Hello kids, let's begin with our Civics subject, Chapter 6, Directive Principles of State Policy and Fundamental Duties. Let's begin. Objective of Indian Constitution. The preamble outlines the objective of the Indian Constitution. These objectives are justice, liberty, equality, unity, fraternity, and integrity of nation. Directive Principle of State Policy. What is a welfare state? A welfare state is a state which seeks to ensure the maximum happiness of maximum number of people living with its territory. A welfare state is a country where citizens are guaranteed a healthy standard of living, equal opportunities, full employment, and a fair distribution of wealth. Features of a welfare state. Welfare of the citizen is the responsibility of the state. Next, every citizen enjoys social and economic justice. A welfare state is based on the principle of equality. A welfare state guarantees to its citizens equitable distribution of wealth. What are directive principles of state policy? Directive principles of state policy are guidelines which all governments are expected to follow while making and implementing policies and programs for the welfare of the people. Directive principles are the guidelines for the government to follow in the governance of the country. Directive principles of state policies. Policymakers or lawmakers make laws or policies on the basis of constitution, then section, and then DPSP. Directive principles of state policy. The guiding principles which help in formation of policies are known as directive principles of state policy. It provides some guiding principles. On the basis of these guiding principles, laws or policies are made in our country. Lawmakers or policymakers follow these guiding principles and then they make or change the laws. The directive principles are not a substitute for laws of the countries. They are called directive principles because the government has to take them into consideration while making laws. These principles contain ideas, deep human thought, belief, and knowledge. Categories of directive principles of state policy. DPSP. Principle promoting economic equality. Gandhan principles. And the next is general principles. Promoting social and economic equality. DSP is referred to Gandhan thought